Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Yes, it is 7 AM. Don't worry about it because we've got the Oscars to discuss as things are getting more clown-like by the second. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my previous video. But in short, Will Smith came on stage today after Chris Rock said just a groany joke about his wife and slapped him across the face and then proceeded to tell him to take my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Screaming it while he was there. Now, what happened to Will Smith? Was he removed from the Oscars? No. He was allowed to remain at the Oscars and then receive the Best Actor award a little later on, about an hour later into the proceedings, where he proceeded himself to cry and say how tough his life is. Well, his life is pretty tough, particularly when you're married to a woman who gets plowed more than a field in springtime. But that's okay, because it's the open marriage that you've agreed to, even though it's clearly destroying you as a man, and you're venting your frustrations out on the wrong people, aka Chris Rock, who did nothing wrong, just told a shit joke. Anywho, the police have put out a statement saying that they were brought to the Oscars after an altercation between two gentlemen, but no charges are to be filed. And to be honest with you, Chris Rock was in between a rock and a hard place. Nothing good would come from him pressing charges in this situation. If he pressed charges, took into a civil lawsuit, won, he gets money. He's got plenty of money. But it makes him also look out to be a little bit of the bad guy, which he wasn't in this instance. Also, of course, with everything with Will literally having a mental breakdown, people could see it as him taking advantage there. So Chris Rock was really in no place other than to say, no, I'm not going to press charges. But there you go. But the Oscars, the Academy themselves put out this tweet, which is beyond laughable. And needless to say, plenty of people are now having a lot to say about it. They start off with a single line. The Academy does not condone violence of any form. Okay, so it looks like they're going to address the situation with Will Smith and Chris Rock. Oh no, tonight we are delighted to celebrate our 94th Academy Award winners who deserve this moment of recognition from their peers and movie lovers around the world. Wait, what? No? You didn't do anything about Will Smith. You let Will Smith sit back down. You let Will Smith disrupt the ceremony. You didn't remove him during the commercial break, nice and subtly, if you wanted to do it in a discreet manner. You then allowed him and presented him with an Oscar for Best Actor Award. Something like that. So, no, you absolutely did condone the violence because you did nothing after the fact. You didn't take him away. You didn't either change the winner and disqualify him because he's gone against Academy rules of conduct, which I'm sure there are. No, you let him sit there. You did nothing about it to Chris, with what he did to Chris Rock. And then you gave him an award for being a stand-up guy. You condoned every single solitary action. So let's have a look here. We've got 5 times August here. How many celebs attending the Oscars tonight have a story they're hiding about this guy? Ooh, that's that Weinstein chappie, isn't it? You know, everyone's best friend. Well, everyone's best friend until everything that he'd done came to light. Then suddenly, well, not so much everyone's best friend. And a lot of people started to get very quiet. I'm just FYIing. Just didn't Kevin Smith just absolutely sing the praises of this man over and over and over again? That's what I remember. Something about white people, because of course this has got something to do with white people. Tonight, the Oscars celebrate pedophiles, drug addicts, sexual abusers, cheaters, liars, terrible parents, insincere and condescending fakers, woke agenda driven and purely evil narcissists who make subpar drivel they call entertainment. Yay. Clappers. This is just an industry award, by the way, folks. This really isn't any more prestigious than, if you worked for a tire selling company and you have your annual rewards for who sells the most tires. It's the same shit. Patrick Larkin here. You condone it. You allowed Will Smith to sit there and then gave him a major award, which he accepted with a bizarre speech attempting to excuse his assault. And his bizarre speech talked about how he has to deal with so much shit. Well, yes, you have to deal with so much shit in the industry because your wife is banging everyone in your open marriage. And people are looking at you and thinking, why is he still there? Why is he such a cuck? As far as I'm aware, the kids they're over 18 now, so it's not as if they need to live at their parents anyway. They should be out on their own by now. Woo! Yeah. So no, there was no excuse for what you did to Chris Rock. You took out all your frustrations on what's going on in your personal life on the wrong person. If you have an issue, mate, it's right in front of you. It's called your wife. Deal with it. They got Kevin Costner out on stage now. Where was he when Chris needed him? Terrible Photoshop, which makes it even better, by the way. Will Smith crying like a Karen. How to get him all the forgiveness. To try, yeah. A lot of weirdness going on. What else we got here? Jaden. And that's how we do it. Okay. Jaden. Is that Jaden Smith? With their 8 million followers? I'm not sure. Oh, brilliant. Looks like he's a chip off the old block. I mean, his mother, that is, not his father. Because he clearly doesn't understand what's going on there. Chris Rock was making a joke about a person's health issue. No. Chris Rock made an alopecia joke. It's about her hair. Don't try and make it more than it is. Don't try and turn it into something it wasn't. He made a G.I. Jane joke. A joke that's 2 decades out of date. Because Jada Pinkett Smith has short hair. That's a choice for her. If she's worried about her hair, she could put a wig on. But she doesn't. She just has the short hair. Lots of women have short hair now. It's a thing. A trend. Jada has the choice to change that. She doesn't. I don't condone violence, but would like us to focus on the fact that mocking disabled and chronically ill people, it's a fucking hair. This is why people get away with this shit, because mentally ill people like this, chronically ill or disabled, Jesus wept. Weirdos, the lot of them. Our own Nina Infinity here. Except you literally gave someone who assaulted someone an award. Some people would call that condoning. Yeah. Condoned it. Let him sit there. Here is Will's speech. You can go and, do that. I cheat also. Except for that time a comedian was assaulted on stage and you didn't have security apprehend or throw the guy out or have him arrested, and then you gave the guy an award. He shouldn't have been arrested. This is normalizing. He should have been arrested. This is normalizing assaulting performers who offend you. This is crazy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now and then, look at this. This is a very interesting statistic, by the way. Look at how poorly the Oscars are in viewership. Then suddenly Will Smith punches Chris Rock and the viewership jumps up 8 million people. I tweeted out myself. People are talking about the Oscars. I mean, they're not talking about movies. They're not talking about who won what, but they're talking about the Oscars. And therefore, Hollywood is happy. Because if you think this bunch of weirdos and narcissists who sit there and call us, the people that actually go to their movies and pay money to see them, scum and all this sort of shite, they don't care that somebody just slapped somebody. They're just happy. Oh, the viewership went up. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Let the narcissism begin. Oh, dear, oh, dear. So, yeah, here we go. It's just full of it. If you just... Ooh. Should have slapped him there. Probably would have broken your hand. Yeah, so the Oscars, I think, are going to come under a lot of flack in the next few days, but who knows what's going to happen then. Is it going to die out? Don't know. But they have a lot to answer for here, and they have an issue that they have to deal with, because right now they are 100% condoning the actions of Will Smith. So whether or not they choose to remove him of his Oscar, but then, of course, people will play the race card on that. We all know they will. Hell, tomorrow, I'm pretty sure there'll be outlets saying that Will Smith slapping Chris Rock is white people's fault for some reason. I'm sure they'll play... I'm sure somehow somebody will spaghetti soup that into reality. But the Oscars are in a situation where they are literally condoning violence. And Chris Rock shouldn't have had to be in that situation, regardless of whether or not he laughs it off or doesn't worry about it, you know, brushes it off. He shouldn't have been in that situation at all. That should not have been allowed to happen. But, you know, Will Smith slapping other men because, you know, he can't control his wife. There you go. Simple as that. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.